The match was good. I feel like when you leave the circle of cars that had supposed to be a match, and you go and like fight, I don't know, on top of it like a park bench, then that's not a brawl anymore. That's a street fight.
Right. And is it going to be literally, and I did see I had like kind of the insider scoop. I was at the 7-Eleven and I saw a WWE truck kind of make a right on the 408, knowing it's leaving the Performance Center. So I'm like, they're going off somewhere to film this, but did they go to the Everglades or did they take this somewhere? I mean, they didn't go to actual Louisiana.
No, dude, I'm telling you right now, there's so many secret swamp.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I found out they shot the other one in Lakeland almost.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I imagine. It went to like Lakeland or somewhere around there.
Honestly, if you look back at that really wasn't a boneyard match. I mean, what they had one scene where they were in a graveyard and the rest they were fighting on top of a fucking supposedly abandoned house. You know what I mean? Like where graveyard do you know has a house in the middle of it? None. I've never seen a graveyard house. I've not seen one.
Yeah, they're going to put on the best match they can possibly put on for the circumstances they're given. Let's be honest. He's always entertaining, Bray Wyatt. Braun Strowman's his own character, but Bray's going to put on a good show. Yeah.
And I did hear rumors, and I don't want to spoil anything. Just shake your head yes or no if this is a story you have in there. I've heard a rumor that the whole character with the mask is done. Like they're gonna stop that.
The Fiend?
Yeah, I heard no. Yeah, I heard the mask for some odd reason either scares too many kids, or the fact that with everything going on, they're gonna stop the mask.
Yeah, this is news to me. W Bucks is like, what? I'm totally shocked as well. This is the first I've heard of this. So
if you guys can look it up. But I read it
World Wrestling Radio.
I've seen it on 2 different sites on Facebook. Which, all right, hold on a minute. I know you're all gonna freaking get on me when I said Facebook, but I know you can't believe everything on Facebook.
All kinds of people from Facebook over here. So
no, but I'm just saying though, like you know how you see like stupid stories like, oh, so and such died, and you click on it and it's like, no, they're still alive.
What do you think about Mysterio and Rollins eye for an eye match? Obviously, this same scenario was played out 6 months ago with Jericho and Mox with the eye for an eye, but the storyline is interesting to say the least. How do I put this? Does Rollins end up with a fucking eye patch or not? Is this how this thing's going? Because if Rollins is an angry guy with his glove and his eye patch, I'm going to love his character even more. But Mysterio and Rollins can't be walking around with eye. There's not enough room for 2 eye patches, damn it.
Here's the thing about this that I think is stupid. An eye for an eye match. It's not like a hair versus hair match where you actually show the other person getting shaved. Are you actually going to show either Seth or Mysterio taking a scalpel to somebody's eyeball? No, you're not going to see that. So what are you going to do? Poke him in the eye with a pool stick? I mean, come on. How stupid is this match?
I just can't wait to see him like, oh, this is like Neuro said, this is blasphemy. Oh, you took my eye. Damn you. I'm so angry. It's going to be hilarious.
You know, and then this whole bullshit of Mysterio there and then not there. He's not at the Performance Center. He's been doing all these remote from his house because
right.
I'm just like, you know what, dude, if you're going to do a storyline, do it right. Don't have the man call in from Zoom and do a Zoom call.
He zoomed him.
I mean, I'm not
take his eye.
I'm not watching wrestling for Zoom calls. I'm watching wrestling because, hey, you're going to come to the ring, you're going to come out there and you're going to beat the shit out of somebody. You're not going to call me on a Zoom.
A Zoom threat. That's awesome.
So Mysterio and Rollins, I'm honestly, I'm not really looking forward to it. Like,
yeah.
You're not getting the Seth Rollins that faced Triple H at WrestleMania 34. You're not getting that Rollins, okay? You're getting this Mystique laid back, like I am this Messiahs guy he's not doing high flying Seth Rollins moves. He's keeping it casual. And that's not the Seth Rollins that I want to see.
Do you think he loses or what? Seth is going to lose to Mysterio this time around?
Here's the thing, though. This is what you have to ask yourself. How many more matches does Mysterio have? Does Mysterio win this match and retire, or does Mysterio lose this match, get his other eye taken out, so he's blinded now? He comes out with a cane like this.
He's blind from now on. I love it.
And his son comes and like,
I will avenge your eyes, father. And then he loses both eyes, and they're walking around with no eyes. This could get out of hand really quick. Seth ain't losing their way. I agree with Jay. I don't think Seth is going to be losing to Rey Mysterio. I think there'll be shenanigans like always, and whatever his name is, Sethi Rollins, Messiah, will pull off the victory.
Here's the shittiest match of the whole entire night. The last one we haven't talked to. The worst match on the whole entire card. Okay? Apollo Crews versus MVP. Who in the hell wants to see MVP wrestle a match that honestly, I saw MVP a couple months ago at Glit Nightclub again when he was at MLW. The man can't even do his moves because he has a bad back.
1, 2, you hear the oxygen tick tock. Look, the guy can cut a promo. He should not be in the ring. Why is he walking around with the title? The shit's so annoying to me to see him with the brand new title walking around his waist.
You know what they're doing? You know what they're doing?
What's that about? It's not even prestigious if he's walking around holding it. And let's be honest, this is not about him winning. He's going to lose to Apollo Crews. And
How many times have they done this with like Shawn Michaels and the belt? Or like it's like, what are they going to do? They're going to do like a 2 belt for a while, then they're going to do a ladder match to win both belts. I mean, come on.
Oh, I hope not.
Come on. That's what we have to the wall. That's what I want to see. God damn it! I want to see a good freaking ladder match. That's what I want to see. A classic ladder, not a Money in the Bank ladder match, not a contract match. A good ass old school WrestleMania 10. Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon. That's what I want to see.
Well, we are getting Dolph and Drew TLC. That could potentially be a banger. W Bucks agrees with you. He wants that same thing, a true ladder match.
Yeah, true.
Honestly, the last great ladder match I remember, to my knowledge, was like Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon, where he did the elbow through the trash can. Like, I mean, like, what was the last great match in a ladder?
Well,
watch that match on the network. I don't know who he's talking to.
You're right. I mean, honestly,
it doesn't take place. Everything's been TLC and Hell in a Cell and Extreme, bloody iron walk, kill yourself, like hand match. It's just been insane.
You know what I really enjoyed, and they should do it again. I mean, I know it was right for that time because it was Taker versus Kane, but like Fiend, what if he did like a Fiend, like a Fiend, like fire match, like they did for Inferno match?
Yeah, that's the kind of direction that could go good. I mean, you blew my mind away saying the Fiend could drop his gimmick with the mask. That would break my heart because it's such a great gimmick.
Listen, I don't care.
10-year-olds like,
Listen, I don't care about what you say or all these people on here say about his freaking character. I think this Mr. Rogers Blues Clues act that he's doing is just a dumb act. I mean, who in their right mind wants to fucking see a grown man talk to a bunch of puppets and then have a cardboard box set behind him? I mean, what are we in 3rd grade, folks? Why don't we bring out the crayons and the coloring book and we can all sit there and draw the picture? I mean, come on, really, honestly.
Do you like the Dude Love character though? Because he's got the Mick Foley thing going on. The Dude Love, the Mick Foley, the Mankind. He's got
leave it alone. Let Mick Foley do his characters. I mean, for God's sakes, listen. When Dude Love came out, and he came out, I thought he was a little fruitcake. But he pulled it off. He did a good job.
I really I think the promo wise, I think the Funhouse is actually really fun. I think the wrestler, Mr. Rogers, Bray Wyatt, is not for me because he's not dominant in any way, shape, or form, and he always relies on the Fiend. But this new, if the Bray that I think is going to come out tomorrow, the Swamp Bray, the hey, remember me with the lantern, like that dude was a badass. In case you forgot, and they dropped that character for nothing. You love the Muscle Man? Okay. Who's the Muscle Man?
That was I miss the old Hawaiian. I miss the whole Hawaiian Bray Wyatt. Like
Ooh, he said the puppets are his internalized thoughts. That's pretty interesting and deep. If that's true, Wick Course, I didn't know that. I didn't look that deep into it.
I mean, I get it, but again, it's like okay. I'll give y'all a scenario here. How many people really enjoyed that Funhouse match? Like you know, like I told you guys, you know what really made me
horrible. Yeah.
You know what made listen, and I know, but you know what really gave me like a Woody was to see the old school blue metal cage from the 90s and then the Saturday Night Banner. That was it, folks. That was
fun.
it.
That blue cage was pretty badass.
Yeah.
Okay, so thinking of the blue cage, what's the first match that comes to your mind?
King Kong Bundy on Hulk Hogan.
Me too. Same exact.
King Kong.
I think I watched it live Saturday night in awe, going, "Oh my God, Hulk Hogan's going to finally lose."
I mean, I remember. I think the Boss Man did a match with us. Oh no, you know another match I can come up to. I think it was
Boss Man was in something, right? Something memorable.
Oh yeah. It was the Mountie match. It was going to jail. Yeah. Hit the Mountie. What about
Fire?
Yeah. What about Rude and Ultimate Warrior in the cage?
Do your Vince McMahon impression. He wants to hear it.
You're fired.
I love how Jerry King Lawler like so surprised, like what? Like really?
Here you go, Noah.
No chance.
That's what you got. We love Vince McMahon. To me, Vince McMahon, he said that's cheating. He wants to hear your real one.
Oh, you're fired.
It was me all along, Austin. I love it. I mean, to me, I'm honestly, to God's honest truth, when Vince McMahon passes, I'm going to cry. The dude is such an important part of what I love. I mean, look behind me. It's WWE.
Yeah, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna cry for the fact that I think WWE will be doomed because I feel like either Stephanie, Shane would sell, and Triple H would actually go on to produce a great show. But I gotta tell you, man, and if anybody has seen McMahon the last couple times he's been on, he really hasn't looked good, or he really. No. And he didn't really, it didn't really seem like him. Like it seemed like it was a laid back, I don't give a shit, let's laugh kind of Vince McMahon. It wasn't like a serious Vince McMahon. And to me, that's kind of like a slap in the face to all of us. Cause it's like, you know, like you hear all these rumors. Like I heard another rumor yesterday that Vince is talking about taking the pay-per-views off the network and making everybody pay for them again.
I heard that as well. That would be horrible.
It's like,
or some shit.
Okay, here's what I want to know. Okay. This is what drives me nuts. People still pay $70 to $80 to watch pay-per-view over $10 on the W Network. Like, you have a brain tumor. Like, what is wrong with